Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. What the bug is happening with Alpha 3.14? There's something a little strange with the latest PTU patch 3.14.0U. It's entirely changed the previous known issues. So the current ones are now players encounter positional desync during gameplay. After logging out in a shipbed or crashing, you may get a 20,018 error, or the player or ship might spawn at the Stanton Star. Not ideal. Elevators at Grimhex fails to complete animations and elevators can lose functionality. Search missions such as shipment lost and lost cargo do not update once the player has collected the cargo. Players are unable to complete some box delivery missions in Area 18 as the kiosks there reject boxes. Distortion weapons can lead to friendly fire threshold being met in only a few shots, and the Demon Fang combat knife asset is missing from the game. So this is entirely different from the previous day's known issues. So those being, players are unable to select a start location, the pipe system has a distribution bug for weapons on larger ships, there's an infinite load screen after bed logout, which is definitely fixed, or at least I say definitely fixed, has been fixed in all the times I've tested it. Moby glass losing functionality is an issue, flares don't properly work, ships aren't repairing properly at station services, and the fan-made localizations for languages are not functioning with 3.14. So now, it could be that most of those previous days' sort of bugs and known issues have been solved, or have sort of solutions that are just about to be deployed. So they go, actually, these are being solved, these are being fixed, bam, we've got them fixed for the live build. And positional desync, that being the top of the known issues list with the current build, that's a good sign that Cloud Imperium are taking it seriously for 3.14 live. That is the most important thing for me. Like, they need to have it so that I can see where other players and ships are, and they're not janking around, and I look to my friend that's to the right of me, and they're actually in my ship, on their screen and on my screen, rather than on a different planet. And I want to be able to experience the combat and PvP without a ship pausing, or not being where I'm shooting. That sort of stuff. So, super important to get a good amount of playability with desync. It might not be fully solvable for 3.14 live, but it should be in a good state. Some players have suggested that actually what we're seeing is the wrong patch notes or the wrong known issues list, and we should assume that actually the known issues list is both of those days combined with some others. Maybe they only show the more major known issues, and there's actually loads and loads and loads and loads of other ones they're working on, much more minor ones. Maybe they remove ones that they already have a tentative fix planned for. The patch 3.14.0U actually did do something else. It fixed one server crash other than changing the known issues list. So that's why it's a bit weird. Like, they didn't list a load of other fixes or anything, and it's moved its focus onto general gameplay rather than anything specific. I think that it's Cloud Imperium just trying to get 3.14 out for live by the weekend, and they've gone, bam, let's try and get these more major issues solved. We've got these ones done, bam, let's just push it out. So I suspect that they already have a plan to launch, and it might just be like, look at this patch, these are the issues that we now need to focus on, hopefully they fix the other ones. Beyond all of this, Cloud Imperium are still trying to balance ships, combat, weapons, they're working on the new events, and they're trying to improve performance. Only time is going to tell whether that live build has fixed a good amount of the issues that could be considered game-breaking. And that's my worry, I suppose, or my concern. I don't want there to be game-breaking bugs in the sort of build. So a good amount of bug baggage is expected. It is alpha. So this PTU cycle has been quite long though, and hopefully that means we're in for a playable treat when it goes to the live build. That is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting the best patch that Star Citizen has released so far. I think that's a reasonable expectation to have, but there has been so many changes, and sometimes there are going to be problems with these patches. I do think we're getting the live build real soon, so if you have a ship and you've put a load of custom components on, consider removing those custom components in the 3.13 current live build, because that is much more likely to carry over then to 3.14. Not guaranteed. It's possible there's going to be a persistence reset with 3.14. Cloud Imperium have not said either way. They always do try and keep progress, but for best practice, I remove all my gear on my ships, just in case, because that does mean that it's much more likely to carry across, and hopefully we won't have problems. But if CIG need to reset stuff, they need to reset stuff, and they'll have to deal with it. And if that means we get a much more playable version of 3.14, then actually I'm up for it. But We'll have to wait and see. But what do you think? Are the previous known issues solved? Mostly solved, or just not important for the live build and they want to focus on these new known issues? Can Cloud Imperium help with the desync issue, or is it going to plague us until we have server meshing or a greater network overhaul? Have you been playing in the current 3.14 build, and have you experienced bugs that aren't even mentioned here? Do they need to solve X, Y, or Z? Do you think the known issues changing so drastically from one patch to another is an indicator that they've solved them? Or is it just strange? I think it's strange, right? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm interested to know what you think. Whatever your thoughts, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below.
Mummy, I'm going to play Star Citizen when I get home. Well, little Timmy, you can't because hackers stole our house.
This is a story I hear only too often. It was just one day before these two were going to get NordVPN. Now they have to live on the streets. Don't let that be you. Get NordVPN in the links below. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For August, we are giving away a Mercury Star Runner, the fantastic multi-crew hauler data mission runner, allowing you to do a little bit of everything the Star Citizen has to offer. To be in for a chance of winning that, comment on any of my videos made during the month. More details in the links below. If you'd like to further support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. The join button down below, you'll get some exclusive videos and content each month, and it really does help us keep going. There is also the new thanks button under my videos for another way of throwing money at us. Both me and Zin appreciate all the support for the channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the verse.